He is watching at home. So before I call his family up, I want you all to turn around and look at the camera on the back wall. And I want you to wave to Mr. Kostas Sisois, who's at home watching the liturgy on the computer. Because today the city is going to honor Mr. Kostas Sisois. So Mr. Mayor, can you please come forward? And Mr. Sisois' entire family, I want his entire family. Nikki, please come forward. Elate Nikki, his entire family, grandchildren, children. I want the entire family of Mr. Sisois to come forward. We're going to move further, closer a little bit, so therefore he sees us better on the internet. Elate Nikki. Come on, come on, come on. We all know, or at least we should all know, that Mr. Sisois would be here if he could. He is very ill. He is unable to come to church, but he is in all of our prayers, and this is why we have agreed to allow the city to honor him instead of at City Hall, here at the church, which is the center of Kostas' life. Make sure you speak good into the microphone. Nikki, Ella. Come on, Ella.
Good morning, everyone.
Louder.
As Father said, first of all, I want to thank Father Athanasios for allowing us to do this presentation. This is the type of presentation that's normally done at City Hall during a City Commission meeting. It was originally supposed to be a surprise, and this was a very short notice change of our plans. And I don't know that there's any other commissioners here beside myself. If there is, please come forward. If not, I'll take responsibility for them not being here because, as I said, it was a surprise and the word was not put out. It was supposed to be for Tuesday evening. My name is Kostas Vatikiotis. I'm a member of the Greek community. I'm a member of the church, but I'm also a mayor of Tarpon Springs. And I'm also Greek ancestry, and I'm very proud of that. And today we're going to commemorate an individual that for 35 years, he's dedicated himself to promoting the Greek community. On October 28th, Ohi Day, down at Craig Park, we read a proclamation, a certificate of recognition for Kostas Sisois for all the work that he did. And I wasn't there. I was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana to be with my daughter, my wife and I, to be a daughter for her first child. So I wasn't able to be there, but Greek Voice Radio sent me the video of what happened, and I looked at it. And in my perspective, there were only not as many people there as I would have liked. And I think the importance of what Kostas Sisois has done needs to be acknowledged by everyone. So I took it upon myself to bestow the highest honor that the city of Tarpon Springs has for Kostas Sisois. So what I'm going to do is start with a proclamation that we had at Craig Park that day, and then I'm going to say a few other words, and then we'll make the presentation, and I'm going to read the plaque, the words that are on that plaque as well. This was the certificate of recognition that was presented to Kostas Sisois on October 28th. It was from, obviously, the city of Tarpon Springs. Whereas Greek culture, tradition, and history have been a part of the city of Tarpon Springs' rich tapestry of diversity and heritage for over 100 years, and whereas the enduring contribution to Tarpon Springs was first brought by the Greek sponge divers from the islands of Aegina, Kalimnos, Halki, and Simi, and whereas Tarpon Springs continues to attract new residents and visitors of Greek descent worldwide, and whereas the importance and task of continuing to recognize the city's Greek influence has been taken up by a small group of volunteers of the local and surrounding Greek communities, and whereas one organization that is at the forefront of that effort is the Greek Independence Day Parade Committee of Tampa Bay. whereas this group of selfless volunteers is responsible for the citywide celebrations and commemorations of modern Greece's Greek Independence Day and Ochi Day, and whereas Greek Independence Day commemorates the start of Greece's 1821 revolution and War of Independence, and Ochi Day commemorates Greece's defiant answer of no in response to the demand for surrender from the Axis coalition during World War II, and whereas one resident of Tarpon Springs is considered instrumental in these events and has been involved for 35 years as president and chairman of the Greek Independence Day Parade Committee of Tampa Bay, and whereas this person has been tireless and persistent to ensuring these special days are celebrated with honor and respect to the memories of the individuals and families that sacrificed to defend and protect our homeland of Greece. And whereas the city of Tarpon Springs, for its heritage and history, wishes to express its deepest gratitude and appreciation to Mr. Kostas Sisois for his tireless work and leadership as president of the Greek Independence Day Parade Committee of Tarpon Springs. Now, therefore, I, Kostas Vatikiotis, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of Tarpon Springs, Florida, on this worldwide 202nd anniversary year of the declaration of the Greek War of Independence and this 83rd anniversary of Ochi Day, do hereby recognize for his 35 years of contributions to the city of Tarpon Springs and its Greek community, Mr. Kostas Sisois, the Greek Independence President, the Greek Independence Day Parade Committee of Tampa Bay. Why is that important? Why is this parade committee important to Tarpon Springs? In any article you read that promotes Tarpon Springs, within the first or second sentence of that article, it states that the city has an ancestry of Greece in it. And if you want to visit Greece without going overseas, come to Tarpon Springs. That reputation doesn't just happen because people that live here whose last names end in OS, IS, ES are residents of Tarpon Springs. It's because we actually promote our traditions. We promote our culture. We have a huge Greek community in Tarpon Springs, and we're not shy about promoting that. To have those events, we have to have dedicated individuals to do those events. Many times we take things for granted. We wake up in the morning, turn the faucet on, fill our coffee pot, make coffee, and we sit down and enjoy the morning. Greek Independence Day, Ochi Day, Epiphany, St. Nicholas, everything that happens in our Greek community does just not happen. It's done by one or two individuals, and then they have a group of other volunteers that help them. I've known Kostas Sisois since I came back from the Navy. My wife and I, with a family, came back from the Navy in 1992. I was city manager shortly after that, and I got to know Kostas. It wasn't just the Greek Independence Day Parade and Ochi Day, it was Epiphany. He was all over. All the bazaars that we had, he was there. He was here at Sunday. He was always very polite and very respectful in the sense of protocol, always inviting me to come and sit in the front row when I was a commissioner and city and mayor. He always put the Greek community first. He didn't look at the title of president of the Greek Independence Day Parade Committee. He looked at what that committee could do for the Greek community in Tarpon Springs. This is a great honor for me because we're not recognizing an individual for who he is, but for what he did. And he did it well. I would rather have the worst job at the city of Tarpon Springs than the job Kostas Sisois had as chairman. I've been chairman of the Epiphany Day celebration. I've been on the board on the Greek Community Board when I was in my 20s. I know what it's like. Oftentimes it's not pleasant. When you have a committee, the Greek style of having a committee is all the committee members are telling the chairman what to do. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that, rather than the chairman asking the members to do that. So Kostas takes a lot of responsibility and his family on to himself. And for that, you can't pay an individual enough. So I'm honored to be here. This is the first key to the city that I'm presenting, and probably my last, because I hold this honor in such high esteem. And in my opinion, there's no doubt that one individual deserves it, and that's Kostas Sisois. So, Ms. Sisώη, would you accept this, or some? There you are. On behalf of the city of Tarpon Springs. On the behalf of the city of Tarpon Springs, we're very proud to have Kostas as a resident and the Sisώη family as members of the Greek community in the city of Tarpon Springs. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Axios! Axios! Axios!
I was going to read what the plaque stated, but actually, it's not anything you already haven't heard from me saying this, so I don't want to take up any more of your time. And the last thing I want to say, I never write things down. I speak from what I feel, and I'm sure I never cover everything. So I'd like for Father Athanasios and the president of the Greek community, if they'd like to offer something that I've forgotten, please do so.
A microphone and he just keeps talking and talking. Come on, congratulations. We're going to take a picture. Ella, we're going to take a picture with the entire family. Come on.
I want to say I'm not running for office.
See, come on. Kostas, come on for the picture.
Say Greek theta.
Axios.
Axios.
Kostas, I know you're watching. Congratulations, and may God continue to bless you and give you strength in these days. I know it's been a long morning. The dance minister is waiting.
Σπρώχτω. Στοκάρισε. Μπράβο. Μπράβο. Ο Πρόεδρος της Επιτροπής Παρελάσεως μαζί με το Γενικό Πρόξενο, το γενικό μας Γενικό Προξενείο, ήταν πάλι.